Hey guys, Clint Coons here, and in this video I want to talk about business credit, benefit or scam for your new limited liability company. All right, let's get started. So here's the deal. I hear from investors all the time who are setting up their first LLC and they're speaking to a company to get this LLC set up, and the next thing they get hit with is, here's my business credit pitch. You need to spend this amount of money to build up business credit, and you're going to be able to do X, Y, and Z when you have access to our business coaching and you build your business profile. Now, listen, I've been doing this for 23 years, and I have seen this same pitch over and over again from various internet companies that create business entities. And I can tell you, having been in the business, I invest in real estate and I run very successful businesses. And when it comes to business credit in the way that most of us think, that there are lenders out there that are just going to throw gobs of money at us and we don't have any personal liability if we default on that loans, listen, that's not the way business works. And so if you're thinking about building business credit, I'm going to share with you here towards the end how you can start doing it on your own, but more importantly, what you should be doing at the outset so that you can get to that point. So what are some of the things that you should be looking at? Well, when you set up your LLC, the first thing you want to get is an EIN number. You got to get a taxpayer identification number for that. You should be using a business address. Number three, you should be creating an operating agreement. These are all important aspects of setting up your business, because if you're working with a third party, those are things that you would expect to see. Now, I understand some people have to run their business out of their house, but always look at it from the third party standpoint. That if I came to you and I wanted to borrow money from you, what type of due diligence would you be looking at when it comes to determining whether or not I am creditworthy? So you want to make sure you do those things. The next thing you want to make sure that you're focusing on is setting up some social media accounts or something under your business name, so you have that web context to your business, because there's not a lot of businesses now that do not have a web address. And so this really goes back to creating your business entity. Before you choose that name, make sure a domain name is available that matches your business entity name. Such here at Anderson, it's andersonadvisors.com. Our company is Anderson Business Advisors. So our names are very similar. Our web address, our emails, they relate back to our business name. Those are the cues that if somebody is considering extending your business credit, they're going to be looking at. The next thing you want to look at obtaining is what we call a DUNS number. You get this from Dun and Bradstreet. Now, if you're going to obtain or look at setting up business credit, one of the things you do not want to get or look at establishing is anonymity. Now, you know I talk about anonymity a lot when we're discussing business entities for holding real estate or holding your safe assets, your investment accounts. For running an active business, anonymity is not going to be your friend when you're trying to establish business credit, because the people who provide business credit, they want to see who is behind the business. The last thing they want to do is loan money to a business where they don't know who the owners are, they don't know who's in charge, and more importantly, they can't determine your credit score. You see, this is the thing that most people don't tell individuals who are applying for business credit. They don't explain to them in the pitch that your business credit, or the amount of money you're going to have access to, is typically driven by your personal credit score. That is, if you're going to get business credit, they're going to want to see what your FICO score is, because that determines your ability to repay that loan. Because when they loan you money to your business, 9 times out of 10, every one of those loans comes with a personal guarantee. So even though you have business credit set up, you are still guaranteeing that loan if your business defaults. I've been doing this, as I stated, for 23 years, and I've taken out some serious loans in my business at its various points in time. And even though they loan money to the business, I always had to give a personal guarantee. So with that being said, you might be wondering now, well, why would someone want to obtain business credit if they have to give a personal guarantee? Well, the thing is that you can build business credit through trade lines. So you can start opening up trade lines, say you go to Home Depot and other various places under your business name. And when you open up these trade lines, the benefit of that is that they'll carry the payments for a while, right, before you have to pay it. But you want to get them to report back to your DUNS number. So that helps build that credit profile. And as you build your credit profile, by getting them to report back to DUNS, what happens is that when you get a better or higher credit rating and you've been in business longer, then you're going to be able to qualify to get greater credit lines and possibly go out there and get loans in the name of your business. Now, where should you start when it comes to building business credit rather than hire somebody to go out there and get you a bunch of credit cards with 0% interest? Because that's really what they end up doing with these types of programs. Get your own credit cards for your company. It's really simple. Start building your business credit. You can get an Amex, you can get a Chase card. There's other cards out there that have 0% interest. You can fill out their application. What they're going to do when you fill out their application, you're going to have to give them all your personal information. They're going to run a credit check on you to see if you're credit worthy. Start building business credit in this manner. The benefit's going to be that when you're running your business and you're using their cards, yes, they're going to report back to one of the reporting agencies like Experian. But the true benefit is that it protects your personal credit score. That's how I've always used business credit in building my own business, in that by running all my business-related expenses on my business card, for example, with filing fees, our business can run $400,000 a month on our business card just in renewal fees for our clients' business entities. That $400,000 does not report back to my personal credit score as far as credit usage. So when I go in to apply for a loan, people don't say, oh, you run $400,000 a month on your credit card, you're not credit worthy. They don't even see that because when you have a business card, they report back under the business's EIN. They do not report back to your personal credit, even though I signed a personal guarantee when I took out the card. So what business credit really does for individuals is that it keeps your personal credit score away from your business-related expenses and borrowing. And that's where you can truly benefit from using business credit. What I say is don't fall victim to those groups out there that are individuals that want to sell you a package that's going to tell you they're going to build this business credit for you and it's going to generate gobs of cash. What you need to be asking them, does this involve getting credit cards? Because if the answer is yes, you can do that on your own. Does it require getting trade lines? Okay, if the answer is yes, you could establish those on your own. Then what I'd ask them is this. If I go through this program and I build it up, can I get a loan for X amount? You put the money in with this business without having to give a personal guarantee or have my credit pulled. If the answer to that is yes, well then maybe that program is worth it. But get a money back guarantee that that's going to happen. Get it in writing. So if it doesn't work out the way that you had anticipated, at least you have a chance to get your investment back. Hey, if you like this video, smash the like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Take care.